Ready? Coming to you live from downtown Pomona. Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And on my left is my host, my co-host, Robert Barksdale, a.k.a. Google, better known as Sports Center. And I am Randy Jacquette, your other host, the Hood, Stephen A. Smith. And we are the home of the Start Bench Cut. Start Bench Cut. What's up, big dog? Episode 41. What you want to do, dog?
I'm ready. NBA, man. We got a lot to talk about. Lakers, man. Come on now. That was big news today.
Big news today. We got that on the way in.
Why is the Bus family selling the Lakers? Is it because of that $10 billion? Are they tired? She's still gonna be the governor.
That's fluff.
Yeah, because you're not the owner anymore.
Yeah, you're not the owner. I'm not gonna pay nobody $10 billion and you gonna make some decisions? No. You look at Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
What happened to Mark Cuban? Mark Cuban.
He wouldn't have traded Luka.
Yeah, he wouldn't have traded Luka. So that's just fluff. She probably stay on a couple years to get him through the transition, and then she out of there. You know what I'm saying? And Rob better look out too, because Magic coming back.
You think so?
Come on,
because that's his boy.
Who?
The owner. I guess the guy.
Yeah. They own
the
three now. They own the Dodgers, Washington, and now the Lakers.
Sparks.
Yeah, come on, man.
So okay. Magic had the master plan.
But yeah, I mean, right now, if you look at sports with these high payrolls, the mom and pops is going away. It gotta be going away.
Got to be corporate. Yeah, that's why Dallas is having problems. Yeah. That's why they got rid of Luka. They thought they were going to get the casinos, and
you know what I'm saying. So there's very few left, and you see where it's turning to because they can't pay these people, man.
Yeah, Mickey Horizon, James Dolan, but Dolan has that Cablevision money from his dad.
Right.
Mickey Horizon has the cruise
ship Carnival.
So so we'll see, man. That was surprising. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, nobody seen it. I didn't see it coming.
10 billion, huh?
But I like it because now you know they can go in there. I know the first day they go in there and they're gonna say, Miss Rambis and Kurt Rambis, get your ass out of here.
You need to be out of here. I agree. Yeah, nobody saw that. You know, it's a good thing they valued the Lakers at 10 billion. Boston's only at 6. I like that.
I love that.
You need Victor Lobo up here so we can tell him about
talks
that.
A little mess to him. Yeah. LA all day around here.
Yeah, talking about the finals, man. Halliburton, is he gonna be healthy tomorrow?
I heard he got an MRI yesterday. I don't know the results, but
he didn't look good. They should have played. We're gonna talk about that. They should have played McConnell more.
Dog, y'all put Superstar on them last week, and I told you wasn't no Superstar.
We didn't put Superstar. We asked you a question. You much older than me. We asked there's a difference between telling and asking. You much older than me by 12 years.
Right.
So I wanted to ask you a question. Is he a superstar? He's not a superstar. No. You know, they voted him the most overrated player in the NBA.
I see
right.
I see.
He got DMPs in the Olympics.
I see it. I mean,
he's a star, not a superstar.
The game he hit the winning shot, he had 11.
Yeah.
In the whole game, and then he hit the winning shot, had 14. So, come on, man. Like I said before, superstars don't get locked up.
Magic said something on First Take. He said superstars are people that fans pay to watch even on the road. We're not paying to watch. You're not paying to watch Halliburton
on the road. You ain't. He come out here. You ain't talking about. I'm finna go watch Halliburton tonight.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah. So when not to cut you off, but when Ja Morant first started, I went to go see him at the Lakers. Because the Lakers wasn't doing nothing, but I wanted to see what this kid was all about. You know what I mean?
How'd he do?
Oh, he was a beast. But you know, he got caught up in all this
other stuff off the court, fights.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about him in a minute, man. So should Carlisle have kept Halliburton in, or should he put TJ? Because TJ was on fire. He was balling out of Arizona.
Yeah. That dude he got heart.
He plays hard. So you think he should have sat him down? Okay, we'll go see what happens tomorrow. Man, Jalen Williams, he played. He was hitting everything. Step back, fall away, three, making faces, all that, throwing up the three.
So they say that dude used to be a point guard and he had a growth spurt.
Is that right?
Yeah,
he's good. First time All-Star. Yeah. I was kind of like, should he be All-Star? I mean, should he have been an All-Star? I mean, I guess. But they look at your team, and so guys on on the top teams, they could have lesser stats.
So he had 40, and homeboy had what, 30?
31. They combined for 71 points. So that was good, man. Yeah. Predictions: is it over in 6, over in 7? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Before we get to that, you gonna owe me a cigar.
Yeah, I'm gonna owe you a cigar.
25. Not one of these Mia Havana cigars.
I'm gonna give you one of these $8 Mia Havanas.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
I get him on a discount. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rep for the R&R.
Nah, he gonna try to give me the wholesale discount. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I need like
state taxes included.
I need $25, man.
I got
you. So we talk, but we'll see. It's not over yet, though, dog. It's not over.
It's not over, but and I see some chinks in Shea too. Shea don't like that bump and grind.
He doesn't
at all.
But we'll see what happens, man.
You put that body on him, he's a little different.
So what's your prediction? Is it over in 6, over in 7? If Halliburton's not healthy, it's over in 6.
Even if he's healthy, he might not show up.
Okay.
So I think it's over. I'm gonna bring you a $25 stick.
Okay. Now don't bring me one. I'm a point one out. You bring me one. You gonna get one of them BJ cigars and put a
label on it.
My father label on it. Come on, I know that trick, dog. Right. Who's the next Knicks coach?
Knicks is stupid, man.
So Houston wouldn't let Udoka interview. Dallas wouldn't let Kidd interview.
You ain't gonna let them talk to him.
Minnesota wouldn't let Finch interview. Chicago wouldn't let Donovan interview.
They even talk to Quinn Snyder.
And Utah wouldn't let Snyder interview.
Atlanta. He's in Atlanta.
Atlanta. I wouldn't. That's right. I wouldn't want Quinn or Billy Donovan. You know who should get that job? Mike Malone, who's from Brooklyn, who's a
Mike NBA Malone. Champion. They ain't even mentioning Mike Malone,
and they're not even mentioning Mark Jackson.
And then
New York legend, played at St. John's, played for the Knicks, got Golden State started. They're not even.
They're talking about Mike Brown.
Yeah, who's been fired 2 or 3 places.
Yeah.
Mike Brown, and then also somebody else that's been fired too. A couple other guys. Yeah. Oh, the guy from
Taylor
Memphis.
Jenkins.
Yeah, from Memphis.
So I would hire Mike Malone. I would
hire him too.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't understand how you didn't have a plan.
Yeah.
You didn't have a plan, but and the dude got you. You ain't never got this far in 30 years or some shit.
Should have got at least one more year.
Yeah, you got one.
They said the players
extension.
Yeah, the players complained about him. So I don't know, man. You know,
or they're trying to push Brunson up.
I was just about to say that. That wouldn't be a good look. I don't think if he's the head coach, no. I think it's going to be a problem.
They're going to be like, you daddy balling.
Yep, because you can't either you favor your son or you go too hard the other way and alienate
Believe
your
me,
son.
I know, because I was too hard the other way.
Okay, yeah, with your son. Okay. Yeah. Talking about Memphis, man, Bane got traded to Magic. I don't think we saw that. Is that's good for Orlando because now they got a shooter with Banchero, with the Wagners, with Jalen Suggs.
But you see what they gave up?
Caldwell Pope and some picks. That's a lot to give up. And who?
And Cole.
And Cole Anthony. That doesn't move the needle, but those draft picks.
And I'm like, dude, they wasn't far off. You in the East.
Yeah.
You had players hurt.
Yeah.
I think you pushed the panic, but I think you gave a little bit too much up. Desmond Bane is good. Don't get me wrong.
He's good. One of the best three-point shooters.
Yeah, he shoot about 40%
from the three. Yeah. His contract's not too bad. So since they traded him, are they moving on from Ja?
No, they're gonna keep. They're gonna try to keep Ja. They're gonna try to keep Ja.
Okay. Talking about trades, Giannis, man, is Giannis going? Is he gonna stay or is he gonna go?
Man, I heard he talking about, man, I might as well just stay, but that'd be a big mistake, dog.
Because they're not gonna win it.
They're not gonna win it. Not gonna win it. But
Lillard's
like we said, we was talking about you can be in these small markets and still be because of social media.
In terms of your notoriety your endorsements, but if he's trying to win, I don't think
he's trying to win. I think I get up out of there. Me
and go where would you go? New York, Houston.
I would go to Houston.
Yeah, I agree.
I go to Houston
and no state
New
tax.
York minute. Yeah. No state tax.
Yeah. Talking about Houston, man, they said Durant prefers Houston, San Antonio, Miami. He left the Knicks off. He left Minnesota off. That was surprising to me. I think he'd be good in Minnesota.
Minnesota
with Ant-Man. That he's Ant-Man's favorite player in New York. Why do you think he doesn't want to go to New York? Because he turned him down when he went to Brooklyn.
Yeah, he did.
And when he went to Golden State.
Right.
So it must be something. You don't want to be.
Yeah, he don't. Nobody really want to mess with Dolan. Nobody really want to mess with Dolan.
But if Dolan's paying you $60 million, I mean.
Yeah, but
you paying me $60,000, I'll go. Man. It's $60 million, Drape. I'm going.
You going?
Yeah. Why not? Knicks got a good team. You could be the closer. Right. Got to the Eastern Conference finals. So why do you think he doesn't want to go there?
I would just go to
Houston
or San Antonio.
But what are you gonna do in San Antonio? You got the big fella. You got who else do you have? You got Steven Castle. You got Fox.
Yeah, and then you'd be you show them
Fox,
dudes
Castle,
how to get out.
Durant.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Got a young coach, unproven.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
We'll see. You have to give up probably Harrison Barnes and and a couple of young
Barnes
cats.
Is old, man. But Barnes
but you got
like 50 years.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would go Houston 1.
San Antonio 2. I wouldn't go to Miami.
Yeah, Miami's not going to win. Yeah. Number 1 picks, man, overall. Little trivia. What school, Sean Evans, what school has the most number 1 overall picks?
Kentucky.
No. Hold on. Don't help him. No, not even close. It's Duke. Duke got an old guy in the 60s. Then they had they got John Wall. They got Anthony Davis. They got Carl Anthony. I'm sorry, let me go back to Duke. Kyrie Irving. They got Zion Williamson, Paulo Banchero, an old guy in the 60s. They got 5. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. A lot of like Christian Laettner. Well, Danny Ferry, Bobby Hurley.
Accident.
Yeah. Who's number 2? So Duke has 5. Who's the next team has 3? Somebody said it. Kentucky, John Wall, Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Davis. UCLA does have 2. Who are their 2 number 1 overall picks? One person.
Chris Wash.
No. Who? Kareem and Bill Walton. Yeah, close together. Cincinnati had 2. Who's the 2 from Cincinnati? Hold on. One part. Hold on. Cincinnati. Sean.
Oh, Nick.
Who? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kenyon Martin.
And we're number 1 in 2000 with a broken leg.
Mm-hmm.
Who else has 2? Houston has 2. Chris Wash. Houston has 2 number 1 overall picks. Who are they? And don't help them, people. Don't help. Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes. Yeah. Hakeem Olajuwon and Elvin Hayes. Here's another one. Kansas has 2. Who are they? Who wants to take a stab at that? Kansas has 2. Danny Manning. Nah. Danny Manning and Andrew Wiggins.
Yes.
Wiggins. He didn't go number 1. He went to the Globetrotters. Right? He didn't go number 1. Let me see. Another school that has 2. UNLV has 2. Who wants to take a stab at this one? Wash, you want to try this one? I'm going to come to you next, Brian. Grandmama. You know.
Yeah, I know it is.
Anthony Bennett. There you go. Anthony, a bust. 2013 draft. Good job.
Right.
Young Ryan. Yeah, that's right. LeBron, man, he said his knees, trying to make sure he's ready. What do you think the ceiling is for LeBron this year? How is he all-star again?
Yeah, he'll make it. I mean, he's gonna ball.
Year 23?
Yeah, he'll ball. You know what I mean? But this is it for him. This is it.
Is this the last year?
Yeah, sit your butt down. Yeah.
What do you think is the ceiling for the Lakers? We're both Laker fans. What's the ceiling for the Lakers?
Well, now that we got this new ownership.
How fast is that going through, by the way? I didn't read.
I didn't know. I didn't read. I just, but I mean, they're gonna get it together, and then guess what? LeBron and his team ain't in charge no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we got more money. We
not.
So you think first round of playoffs, Western Conference semis, Western Conference finals,
at least
semis.
Right
I
now,
think so. Give them a whole year.
I think give them a whole year. They might improve. Might kick up.
They need an athletic guard so they don't get beat in pick and roll like they did against Minnesota.
Right.
They also need a couple bigs, couple athletic bigs.
Yeah, you need a big to do some dirty nasty.
Yeah.
You need a big to
like
protect
Williams
the rim.
Yeah.
And you need a big, to get a couple
buckets.
13 bucks, 13, 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds a night.
Okay.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. I got a start bench cut for you, Randy.
Yeah.
Start bench cut. Moses Malone, Pat Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon in their prime. Who you gonna start? Start bench cut.
I'm gonna start.
It's tough. Start bench cut, baby.
I'm gonna start 4-4-4.
You'll start 4-4-4? Okay. That's and who you gonna bench? I know who you gonna bench.
Who?
Olajuwon.
Yeah, I'm gonna bench Olajuwon.
You gonna cut Ewing. I'm with that. Anybody else? Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Sean Evans. Okay, that's okay. Yep. Got it. Young Ron, I'm gonna give you young guys because you're young. Dwayne Wade, James Harden, Paul Pierce. Start one, bench one, cut one. James Harden, Paul Pierce. Who you gonna start? Okay. Yep.
Truth.
And then you're gonna cut Paul Pierce.
No, you're gonna bench Pierce. True.
Chris Wall, same way. Okay. Yeah. Chris, I got one for you. It's getting tougher. Giannis, Joker, and Luka. Who you gonna start? Who you gonna bench? And I got another start bench cut for you. But start bench cut, Giannis, Joker, and Luka. Go start Joker. Who you gonna bench? And you gonna cut Luka? Mike?
No.
Yeah. What do you say? Okay. I hear you. Who you got? Giannis, Joker, Luka.
Start Jokic. Giannis, bench, cut Luka.
Yeah. Okay. All right, good, man. Let's move on, man, because we have two really good guests people came to hear.
Right.
WNBA, man. Caitlin Clark getting a lot of hate, man. She getting pushed around. What talk to me about that, man? Is that, they don't like that notoriety? She just got shoved to the ground the other day. Talk to me.
Hey.
Is she, now we had this argument last July about was she better than Angel Reese? So you were talking about Angel Reese.
No, I didn't say she was better. I know she's better than Angel Reese, but y'all be discounting Angel Reese. Angel Reese gets doubles. You know what I'm saying?
Just had a triple though. We didn't discount her.
Had a triple double.
The question was, see, when Randy's gonna lie, he does like this. He about to lie. So the question was, who's better, Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? Oh, now you hear this? You were there. Thank you.
I'd be a fool not to tell you that. But y'all try to discount the girl, and you want her and Drake, they want her to be something.
The question was who was better. I said Caitlin. He said Angel.
Let that girl play, man. Let her do her thing. And they don't let her do her thing. You know what I mean? They always on her head.
On who? On Angel?
On Angel Reese. It is what it is.
I've never heard her. She's a great player.
Yeah. No, they be on her head, dude.
So look, standings: Minnesota 11-1, New York 10-1,
right.
Phoenix surprisingly 9-4,
right.
Atlanta 8-4, Seattle 7-5, Indiana 6-5. They're in sixth place.
In sixth place. They did that last year, though, and they started coming back.
Yeah. Minnesota and New York again. New York looked tough.
Yeah.
They start off like 8-0. Inescu, they got Stewart. They're gonna be tough, dude.
Yeah.
Our girl Plum is with the Sparks. Sparks are struggling, man. Sparks are 4-9.
Right.
What's going on? She got to be blue. She got to be light blue. Well, Vegas is only 5-6.
6, yeah. They kind of started off slow last year too.
They did.
But I don't think she can carry a team. You know what I mean? I think Plum. She's a good, player, but I don't think she can lead a team.
If you're looking at the stats, she's second in the league in scoring, 20.9. Aja Wilson is 20.9, third. Inescu is fourth, 20.8. Assists, Skylar Diggins is number 1.
She's still playing?
Yeah, she's still playing. Paige Buchers with Dallas is number 4. Kelsey Plum is 5. So Kelsey's number 2 in scoring, number 5 in assists.
Ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, you're right. 3-pointers made. Caitlin Clark is number 1. Inescu's number 3. Plum is 4. Look at rebounds. Angel Reese lead the league in rebounds, 11.7.
Right. Yeah.
Wilson is at 9.6. Reese is balling.
Yeah.
Blocks, Wilson is number 1, 2.6. So, any surprises? Reese and Caitlin gonna be the face of the league.
Face of the league. They're the face of the league.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a rivalry, just like Bird and Magic,
where
they played against each other in college and they carried on to the league.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see college basketball, man. A great one. This is before our era. It's kind of Chris Walsh's era. The old Verban Day cat, man. David Greenwood number 2 overall pick. They lost the coin flip. The Bulls did with the Lakers,
right?
And Lakers got Magic, Bulls got Greenwood. He played at Verban Day High School, class of 75,
out of Linwood,
with Roy Hamilton. He was a great player, man.
Yeah,
college player of the year, all Pac-10. Died at 68, man. You remember hearing about him?
Yes, sir.
What'd you hear?
He was a baller. He balled and he got the call. Yeah, he was good, man. UCLA, he did his thing.
Yes, sir. David Greenwood.
Yeah.
So he passed away. Like I said, he played with Roy Hamilton. Bourbon Day had great teams. I got some Bourbon Day questions for Chris later. David Greenwood, Roy Hamilton, Lionel Marchetti. People don't know that Eldridge Hudson and Dwayne Poley started off there before they transferred to Carson and Manuel. Who else? The great Raymond Lewis. Cliff Pruitt, class of 79.
Terry Wright came to Ganesha.
6'8" point guard.
Yeah.
Who's the kid you told me about?
Terry Wright played with Dwayne Poley. He came to Ganesha.
But where did he play with Poley? At Verb or at Manuel?
Verb.
At Verb. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How big was he?
About 6'6".
Did he go D1? Where'd he go?
And he went to the corner.
Okay. That's all. That's all bad. He pointed to the corner. Next generation programs, man. Who top 4 or 5 programs right now? You got to throw UConn in there.
In college?
Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah, UConn.
It's kind of wide open. Duke. Yeah, Duke. Yeah. Houston.
Florida.
Houston should have. They already getting ready for next year. Yeah, I think
Florida, Houston, and
UCLA, Gonzaga for the most part. No,
they say UCLA got a good recruiting class, but I got to see it.
Yeah.
I think Cronin is wearing these dudes out over there.
He is. Yeah, he's not a West Coast coach. Yeah. He should be in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah, Pittsburgh somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. He came from Cincinnati. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Start bench cut. Who's a basketball? Who's a bad look? He said no. For you. Start bench cut. Wayman Tisdale, Lynn Bias, Walter Berry. Who you gonna start? Who you gonna bench? Who you gonna cut?
I would have had Lynn starting.
Lynn got to start.
Then I would have had Tisdale on the bench, and then I would have
Walter Berry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Bias, man. Damn.
Yeah. 86 draft,
that
baby.
Was wild.
Hyattsville, Maryland, Northwestern High School, class of 82. Phenom. What was his ceiling in the league? Was he a perennial all-star? Going to Boston, too. First of all, was he going to start in that team with Bird, McHale, and Perry? Or was he going to come off the bench as a rookie?
Come off the bench as a rookie, but he would have made his way on there.
Yeah, so you would have put him, maybe had to put him at the Bird at the 4, him at the 3, and let McHale go back where he started to coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Because you could have finished the game with McHale, Bird, and Bias. Ooh, that's a cold lineup. Go ahead, Ryan. Because they traded and they had a high draft pick because they made a trade years earlier. So they got the number 2 pick. Even though they won it, they had the 2nd overall pick. Lynn. No, we said start bench cut off of college. So they made a trade earlier, and that's how they had the number 2 pick after winning it. They beat Houston that year, and he would have been on that team. Yep. Go ahead, Sean. It's right there. Wayman. I mean, it's arguable. Wayman had a great college career. He had a great college career. Yeah. No, Wayman was great. Yeah, it's an argument. We make it tough. It's an argument. We don't make it easy. Yeah. We make it tough.
We make it greasy.
Yeah, exactly. Here goes another one. Here you go. Brian. You know college basketball a little bit. Okay. Derek Coleman, and this is just college. Ooh. Derek Coleman, Christian Laettner, Purvis Ellison. Just college. That's it. Just college. Just college. Derek Coleman, Purvis Ellison.
DC.
Yep. You got to cut Purvis.
You got to cut. Never.
Yeah.
Purvis.
What you say, Sean? Christian Laettner, Derek Coleman, Purvis Ellison, just college career. Off of college? I don't agree with that, but okay. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion. Just college. Okay. We're not talking about that. We're talking about who had the best career. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, one-on-one Coleman. Yeah, I agree. Better college coach. Mike Krzyzewski, Dean Smith, Roy Williams.
That's tough, but I'm gonna have to go with Mike. No, I'm going with Dean.
Dean was longer.
Yeah.
Mike got more. I'm gonna go with Mike, and then Dean. And Roy though is the only one that won. Yeah, and won it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Out of Asheville. Right. I got a question. Carlton will be here a little bit later. He was on that UC Santa Barbara team that upset UNLV. We'll ask him about that in a little bit. Pro football, man. Win total. OG Mark's not here. Win total for the Steelers.
9.
So basically,
same shit
every year.
That's Mike Tomlin in the D. They gonna get
9 and 8.
They're gonna get 9.
So Aaron doesn't move the needle. We don't get 10?
Not at all.
Okay. Lamar's talking about he's getting revenge. All he's thinking about is getting revenge because they lost. I think they lost to Buffalo last year.
Picked up his boy today.
He got his boy. I'm talking about that. Jair Alexander out of Louisville, his boy.
Picked up his homeboy.
He asked them to pick him up. So does Alexander help them?
As long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah. Out of Green Bay.
Yeah.
You see Henry Ruggs came out and apologized to that.
Yeah, he came. They let him come out on a release.
Does he get
on the podcast?
Was it just like a one-day thing?
One-day release.
Does he get back in the league?
Yeah. They're going to let him back in.
He'll get back in?
Yeah, he getting back in.
Off of talent or off of?
He getting back in the league.
Okay.
You don't think he getting back in the league? Who don't think he getting back in the league?
Henry Ruggs. No, he's not out
there. He's in the pen. He get out in 2026.
2026?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 1 year.
1 year.
And he's only going to be like 26, 27.
He got 11 months in the wake up, or 6 months in the wake up.
Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
All right. Let's, hey. Remember, we don't yell. We don't want to yell out because we pick it up on the.
He's with the Raiders.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. They were going to have a race. Tyreek Hill and Noah Lyles. Who going to win that?
Noah Lyles, man.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Okay.
But something happened. He backed out, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why he backed out. Why do you think he backed out, man? Why do you think he backed out?
He probably like, man, I don't need to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, they said your boy Jackson Dart is looking good over there in New York.
Yeah.
Who's the starter in New York this year?
They're gonna start Russell Wilson.
Is Dart gonna get the nod during the season or not till after the season?
During the season.
He gonna get to,
yeah.
Because Russ gonna do something wrong.
Russ
throw it to the other team.
Wash.
Okay. They said Shadour's playing
corny
well.
Ass.
At first, Shadour was getting the least amount of reps, wasn't getting any first team reps. They said he started balling.
So you got people over there.
Hey, who does?
I saw I got people over there. He in there, and they just said all 4 of them are gonna make the 56-man roster.
Oh yeah, Gabriel too. Also,
all 4, yeah.
So let me ask you this: is Sanders starting before the end of the year?
Yes.
Because you got who you got? You got
Flacco gonna go.
Flacco. You got Pickett.
Yeah.
You got Gabriel.
Yeah.
And I think you could start over there, shit, dog.
No,
I think you can start.
No,
I think you can start over there, dog.
No.
So okay.
2 plays.
So and you see your boy.
2 handoffs.
He just got a ticket driving 100 and Shadour just got a ticket driving 100.
Tripping.
Yeah. 104.
Sit down, boy.
And a 60-mile.
Lay down. Deion, talk to your son, man.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: Cincinnati talking to Hendrickson. They need to sign him, man.
They need to sign him with the meaning.
They need to sign. You got to have defense.
And Joe, if you need to take another little pay cut, take a pay cut.
You took a cut for the receivers. Take a cut for the defense.
Yeah.
So you think they should sign him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Division winners. So let's look at the division. So first of all, let me ask you this: are your Rams winning your division?
Without a doubt.
Are they?
They got the best coach in the NFL right now, homie. I'll wait. Name them.
McVay. So let's go. Let's start AFC. AFC East is Buffalo.
The best coach in the NFL right now. I'll wait.
Okay, we're not talking about the Diamond Bar Rams right now. All right, so AFC East. Buffalo's gonna run away with that, right?
I'll take that.
AFC North, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Who is it? Baltimore again?
Baltimore.
AFC South, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Houston. AFC West, Kansas City, LA Chargers, Denver.
I'm taking the Chargers this year.
Yeah, no way.
I'm taking
Kansas City. I'll put another 25 on that.
Better
you
another
got
stick.
This recorded, right?
Got this recorded. I'm taking the Chargers winning the division.
I'm taking Kansas City. I'm taking that. NFC East, Philly, Washington. I like Washington. That's my team. But Philly's gonna be good. I'm going Washington.
Yeah.
NFC North, Detroit, Minnesota. That's the best conference in football last year. Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago.
Detroit.
NFC South, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Carolina, New Orleans. I'm going Tampa Bay. NFC West, Diamond Bar Rams, Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco. Who you got?
Rams.
Okay. All right, dog. All right. Start bench cut. Start somebody who knows football. Because Randy just favors the Diamond Bar Rams. Mm-hmm. Somebody who knows football. Who want to answer this? Okay. Brian. Start bench cut in their prime. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh, that's tough.
Start bench cut.
That's
Take
tough.
Emotion and as Sean Evans will say, bias out of it. We don't hear that.
Bias.
Yeah, bias.
You gotta go with the girl.
Brady. Okay. And then who you gonna bench? And then cut Mahomes? Go ahead, Randy. What you got? I'm coming to you, Drape, next.
What they say, copy and paste that.
Copy and paste that. So yeah. Brady, Manning, Mahomes?
Yeah.
Who you got? Okay. Receiver question. T-Roy, are you ready? Receivers in their prime. Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, Marvin Harrison.
Oh. Marvin.
Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones. Huh? You got Marvin Harrison. Who you gonna cut? Who you gonna bench? Calvin Johnson or Julio Jones? Huh? Julio Jones and Calvin Johnson. So, Julio Jones. Hey, listen, dog. Hey, so listen. So wow. let me defend that. There's an article. Go ahead. Yeah, he was good. So look. Hey, he did. So listen to this. Hey. Okay, listen to this. There's an article, Brian. Hold on, Brian. There's an article on ESPN today. If you took the top players for the last 25 years, so you can't have Jerry Rice in there because this is from 2000 to now. Julio Jones had the best. If you take his best 3 years, he had the best 3 years. If you take their top 5 years, top 5. You take their top 7, Julio Jones. It's on ESPN today. Julio Jones, hold on, without an all-star quarterback. Granted, Calvin didn't have one. Marvin had Peyton Manning. Julio Jones had, what's your boy, Matt Ryan. Julio Jones had the best 3-year run, 5-year run, 7-year run. Go on your smartphone. If you don't have a Boost Mobile, go on your smartphone. It's on ESPN today. Julio Jones, stats, baby. That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan was nice.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, he was good. Hey, but here's the thing.
The numbers don't lie.
Mm-mm. No, they don't.
Calvin?
No, they don't. He didn't have the best stats. Julio did. I'd have to go back and look. I don't have it memorized. Nah, it doesn't mean he's not necessarily. But here's the thing. And Sean, that's why I want Sean, because he like to argue. Whatever side you take, he's just gonna take the other side because he's smart and he gonna argue. He like to argue. Right. Yeah. So okay, all right. So here we moving on from that. College football. Your boy Jay Garcia transferred again. He started off in Miami 2 years, did a year. That's the kid that started in Cali and was at Narbonne, went to school in Georgia. 2 years in Miami, 1 year in Missouri, started at East Carolina for a couple games and then got benched. Now he's going to Michigan to be a backup behind that freshman kid. They got the $10 million. What's up with all these kids transferring, man?
How about you sit your ass down somewhere, man? Sit your ass down.
We don't do that.
Sit your ass down. It's time to hang them up, man.
Yeah, it's time to, just like the kid that was out of Vegas, that Bishop Gorman, that kept transferring.
The dude out of Centennial.
The receiver went to Centennial. The quarterback went to Ohio State, then Miami.
He went to Centennial too.
Oh, the quarterback did?
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah.
You remember? Yeah.
I can't think of his name. In college, his last year, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
About 30 now.
So,
I forgot his name, man. But he was out of San Diego. They used to bust him in to play for the IE Ducks.
Yep. Let me ask you this, man. USC has the #1 recruiting class. They took the GM from Notre Dame, which clearly helped. Why is their recruiting class so good? Is it the NIL?
Yeah,
hold on. Make sure we don't yell because we pick it up on this.
Right.
Is it because of the NIL? What is it? What's the reason?
NIL, gotta be.
And that GM, Nick Saban, said that was a game changer, that hire. I never heard of that
guy.
Came
from Notre Dame?
Came from Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame wasn't doing no NIL over there.
Notre Dame, well, yeah.
I mean, doing something, but they weren't doing it to a high.
You take him plus the SC pocketbook.
Oh.
I don't think Notre Dame
had that pocketbook like that. Yeah.
Wanted to pay. I don't think they put a big enough. I don't think they put to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So SC's #1, man. What's your thoughts on that? Talk to me.
Well, as soon as he's out of there, they won't be #1 because the dude's going to transfer.
Lincoln Riley's out of there?
Yeah, he's gone, man.
He's out of there?
Yeah, he on the clock, bro.
So how many wins does he have to get this year to keep his job? What do you think?
How many games they play?
Yeah. What do you
16?
think? Yeah,
15, 16. You got to get 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last thing, college football. They talked about unbreakable records. #1 was Oklahoma's 47-game winning streak back when Bud Wilkinson was a coach. 47-0. Nobody's come close to that.
Everybody come close.
Barry Sanders' magical season was #2. Mm-hmm. A Barry rushed for 2,628 yards in 11 games. Genty was the closest, 2,601 yards in 14 games. When Barry played, they didn't include the bowl stats.
Right.
Now they include. Is anybody ever going to get 2,628?
No.
Well, I mean, 14 games. Barry did in 11.
No.
That was the best year. And we talked about this. He didn't even start his first 2 years. You know who started on Thurman Thomas. All right, next, Florida State. From 1987 to 2000, they finished in the top 5 every year.
Bobby Bowden,
baby. Put him on the map.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's Wishbone, 400 yards a game.
Ooh.
Next closest has been 250 yards.
400
yards per game.
Rushing.
Yeah, because they were doing a wishbone.
Right.
#6, Derek Thomas. He had 27 sacks his last year at Alabama. 27.
In one season?
In one season, baby.
Oh, that's not getting touched.
27 sacks, and he was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. You know who else had a great year? Which running back do they say had the second best season after Barry Sanders? It's in the 80s, though. That's a hint right there.
Herschel?
Not Herschel. 80s.
Dorsett?
Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen started off as a DB.
Yeah.
Then played fullback
behind San Diego.
Who do you play fullback behind? Since you're a football dude, it's before your time. How old are you?
He played fullback behind
Charles White. Look, Allen rushed for 200 yards in 8 of 11 games, won the Heisman, and he's the only person, listen to this, nobody's ever going to get this. He's the only person with a national championship, Heisman Trophy, Super Bowl championship, Super Bowl MVP, and an NFL MVP. Nobody's going to get that.
Nobody's going to get that.
He's in the College Football Hall of Fame and the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Think about that. National championship at San Diego Lincoln, class of 78. National champion, Heisman Trophy, Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP. So a couple more things, and then we done, man. We'll take a break and then start interviewing Steve Bradford and Chris Washington. MLB standings,
My homeboy, Carson.
Yeah. Carson's finest. MLB standings, man. What's your thoughts? It kind of staying where they were. AL East, you got the Yankees up
lost
over
4 in a
Tampa
row.
Bay, but they up 2 over Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
NFC Central, Detroit's killing. They running away with it over Cleveland. American League, West, Houston over Seattle by 5. National League, toughest race, I think, Mets and the Phillies.
Yeah.
That's only separated by 1 game.
That's going to be a dog fight.
National League Central, Cubs over the Brewers by 5, but the Brewers may make that a race.
A run.
Yeah, I think so. And then in the West, you got the Dodgers by 4 over San Fran, who just picked up Devers. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Talk about that.
So who's in the World Series? Is it a running back? New York and Dodgers? Does Detroit slide in there? Detroit's looking good.
Detroit looking good.
I say Detroit and the Dodgers.
Detroit and the Dodgers.
Okay. Devers got traded, man. He didn't want to play third. He didn't want to move from third base with Boston. Traded him to Frisco. He said, "I'll play wherever." What's that all about?
Because it's the way they went at him.
How they just signed Bregman to that.
Bregman. You signed him to a 300.
You
signed your boy to a 300, and you probably told him you're going to be our third baseman for the next 10 years.
And then you signed
Bregman, and you go at him like, "Hey man, we're gonna sign Bregman," or maybe you didn't, or you had to go through him.
Yeah.
And you say we're gonna start him. Can you play first base? He like, no.
The way they did it.
No. First they told him, no. Can you play DH? And he squawked at that, right? And then he went and did that. And then the first baseman got hurt. Now, can you play first base?
Yeah.
No, man.
He went right over to San Francisco and said, "I'll go ahead and play first. No problem." And Barry Bonds, Buster Posey were all at the press conference.
Right.
He said, "I'll play wherever they want me to play."
He's a good hitter, man.
Yeah. He's good. Lefty, too.
Yeah.
So, Ohtani, what were your thoughts on his first how'd he do?
Just getting loose. Just getting loose. But he, and then nobody know this. They don't play the organ when he's pitching.
They don't. Why? He don't like it.
He don't like it. He don't want no noise.
Keep it quiet. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Check out the next time he pitches. They will not play that organ.
They play it for the other pitchers.
Other pitchers, Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. He don't like that.
So he all right though.
Our last MLB before we break, man. Dodgers played in St. Louis. And St. Louis had that video up when Kershaw threw that pitch and hit the home run in 2014. Kershaw was kind of upset about that. Is that wrong for him to do that, or is that in there?
That's it. Shit. It's all part of the game.
It is what it is.
Yeah. You did it.
You did it. So, man, this is good. Episode 41, man. We got a part 2.
But you see him pitch the other night?
How'd he do?
Pitched his ass off.
You think he got mad behind that?
Yeah, he pitched his ass off, boy.
How many innings did he go?
Like 6.
See, Randy, a true blue. He watch every game. I watch. Let me know when the playoffs.
Watch every game. I'm gonna watch tonight. We're gonna put it
what
up.
What time it come on? 7?
7, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So look. That's all. I'll start when it's the playoffs.
College World Series.
Do
through a no-hitter. Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah. Only the third one of all time. 65 years. Wasn't bad. Okay. Start bench cut in their prime before injury. I had this question. Grant Hill and Vince and Penny. That's a good one. T-Mac, because I did, you know what I did? I did T-Mac, Vince Carter, Grant Hill. So give it to me. T-Mac. Yeah. Before injury, I'm gonna go. I love it. That's a typical question. I'm gonna go. I'm going to go Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, and T-Mac. The reason I'm going to go Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway, because those were the only 2 that Jordan couldn't guard. They had to switch Pippen on him in the second half. Right. T-Mac is right there, but Grant and Penny could play the 1. The reason I'm going to pick Grant, because he could play 1, 2, 3. Penny couldn't play 3, and T-Mac couldn't play the 1. He could bring it up, but he didn't have the instincts.
Right.
Grant had 1 instinct, 2 instincts, and 3 instincts. Penny had 1 instinct, maybe 2, and T-Mac had 2 instincts and 3. Grant had all 3. Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, T-Mac. Who you got?
Copy and paste.
Who you got?
I say copy and paste. Yeah.
Yep. Scotty and Mike. Yeah. They were older.
Yeah.
I agree. Yep. Would you start Penny? Yep. Right. There you go. Hey, I've been knowing him almost 20 years. First time we ever agreed on anything, man. He'll say, turn right, turn left. Lights green, lights yellow. Yeah, that's good. Hey, you got to go. Because Grant was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got to go with that. But that's a tough one. That's a good one. And I didn't do that one. I did Vince, Grant, T-Mac. And it was Grant, T-Mac, and cut Vince. But I agree with you, dude. I start Grant, bench Penny, and I would cut T-Mac. That's a tough one. That's a great one. It is, but it is. I love that one. Okay, man. Hey, episode 41. We about to take a quick break. Go to part 2. We're gonna move the furniture.
Home with the start bench cut.
Start bench cut, baby.
Yeah, we gotta go get that trademark when somebody try to bite that. They be up here biting, man.
Bite. 10 minutes, dog. Let's go.
It's been hot out here.
Yeah.
Lakers.